One. Uh, yo. Yeah. So today we're gonna just be doing some grinding on side quests and dailies. So yeah. I'll be right back. I just gotta put something, and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I just want to put my live stream on my phone, or else it would have crashed. The stream would have just disappeared. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
偉大なるコリンスファミリーに入りたいっすか？いつでもどうぞっす。
Alright. Our messages, gnarly. Something feels off whenever I recruit new underlings lately. Eyes are fine, claws are fine, first getting regular treatment with the fluffy tail care spray, but something still feels really off. It's like in the neck of a bottleneck. Are you trying to say bottleneck? Yes, that's the word. That's my capo. Bracer, got any ideas to help me out? Oh, I'll help you. Oh, is this my chance to throw down with you? I'm ready to rock. Appraiser, have you seen Tageto around? No. Tageto seems a bit down in the dumps since returning from Azure Vista. I haven't seen Tageto at all since this morning. This must be the first time Tageto has faced something like this. I suppose he needs some time to process it all. As companions, perhaps we could offer Tageto some support. Any bright ideas, Appraiser? Let's add some extra sea urchins to Taigato's dinner tonight. With some sea urchins as a special treat, Taigato might cheer up a bit. Using food to soothe the soul is indeed a fine choice. Please wait a moment, Appraiser. It turns out Taigato went to purchase some components. Certain important parts can only be acquired with an early visit. According to Taigato, cleaning up the Imaginado last time took quite a while. He's now planning to invent a new machine specifically designed for cleaning similar large-scale messes. Taigato deeply apologized for the trouble caused last time and hopes to develop faster cleanup methods should we encounter similar situations in the future. Let's not do that again. Let's hope we never have to clean Imaginado from all over Azara Vista ever again. Looks like Taigato isn't bothered by any of this. That's probably for the best, but we still can add a sea urchin to Taigato's dinner tonight. Still a message. Jesus. No problem. Want to see Taigaro hopping mad? It's absolutely hilarious. What's going on? Hurry over here. You don't want to miss this. Get paid 648 for part-time work. Congratulations. You've been selected as a special commentator for the Your Next channel. Just show up, no office hours, no nonsense, easy task, collect your payment whenever you have time. It's that simple. Exclusive benefits to the receiver. Do not forward. Scam. Spam scam message. Where's the report button? Wait. Don't be so quick to turn him down. We have heard of your reputation for quite some time now. It wasn't easy finding your contacts. You don't need to do anything. Our channel just wants to borrow your fame for a bit of promotion. Promotion? Promotion? As a wise person once said, a good article's success can't exist without good guidance. We'd like your name in the advisory section at the end of contents and articles published on our channel. After all, everyone in Hetero knows you. We just want a bit of that prestige. We believe your commentary would truly be the perfect finishing touch to our already impressive channel. Sus. If you still have any doubts, you are next employee in contract VIP doc. You can take a look at the details and rewards here, you know? So what kind of channel are you exactly? I'm delighted to hear you're interested in our channel. It's like this. Our channel receives story submissions from many readers, and then we edit these stories before publishing them on our channel. In short, the channel is very humane. I see. It actually sounds pretty nice. Why don't you give it a try? Even if it turns out to be a scam, you'd only lose the tiniest bit of time. Hold up. Wait. I thought only my name is needed. It would be absolutely wonderful if you could take a moment out of your schedule and write a few comments for us. We could get you a higher pay too. Sus. Is that a Fawn's problem? I was wondering if you might have some time right now. Right now? I quit. No. I just have a story for you. Our channel was formerly known as Bedtime Stories, but unfortunately it shut down due to poor management. However, there was this particularly popular story back then. I'd love to tell it to you when you have time. Go ahead. Once upon a time, there was a group of very kind wolves who were living happily until the evil rabbit boss appeared. Adorable and kind-hearted. Wait, hold on. Kind wolves? That's just how the story goes. Keep listening and you'll understand. The evil rabbit boss stole all the carrots and forced the wolves to work for him, and their daily pay was only half a shriveled carrot. Many wolves couldn't hold on and collapsed, but there was one, the most capable wolf, who perfectly fulfilled all the rabbit's boss's demands and earned a whole juicy carrot on his very first day. Then the same on the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the delicious carrots made him very happy. But then on the fifth day, the evil rabbit boss vanished before dinner. How infuriating. How infuriating. Now he had to spend the day with a growling stomach. On the sixth day, the evil rabbit boss still hadn't showed up. But luckily, he found the rabbit's boss' secret stash, a perfect, clean, sweet carrot. No, not just one carrot, but an entire warehouse full of carrots. Just then, the bells of the seventh day rang out. Plot twist? And here comes the plot twist. Yes, sir. The bells woke up the wolf, who realized this was all just a dream after all. What kind of wolf would love eating carrots? The previous account. I think I know what your previous account got shut down. No way, people like this. That's the end of the story. What do you think? Would be a good title for it. Just a name. It's just a part of the procedure. We'll approve whatever you come up with anyway. Any title works. Anything. A serious title. The BAC has 121 billion carrots, the population of Earth. What a marvelous title. Even a creation of the divine couldn't be this perfect. Welcome to your next. Looking forward to our collaboration. Appraiser? It's me. Is something the matter? It's not exactly urgent. I've just run into a bit of a problem lately and wanted to get your opinion on it. A problem? All right. A problem? Great. I love solving problems. What a unique answer. A new customer came to the shop the other day. He seemed really nice, but I'm not sure how to make friends with him. The friend is me? Wait, the friend you're talking about, that's me, isn't it? Oh my, he figured it out. And here I thought I was hiding it so well. Just between us, what do you think is the best way to make friends with someone? Sincerity is my weapon. Sincerity is your secret weapon. I do prefer dealing with honest people. What a sweet answer. Well then, I'll be in your care from here on. Alright. This quest target is currently involved in another story event. Continue to track and may affect your story experience.
風に乗ってひとっ飛びだぜ。
僕に任せて。
So, a few days ago, the Resident Association announced they're holding a contest for the most beautiful shop in Hankaku. I thought to myself, there couldn't be a shop more beautiful than Hillside Blooms, so I signed up. I even bragged to the others, swearing that if Hillside Blooms loses, I'd eat a pot of flowers, whole stems and all. I even ordered a large batch of new flowers from our usual flower farm to really go all out on decorating. But 2 days ago, the farm contacted me saying they had an anomaly accident ruining half the nursery and couldn't supply enough fresh flowers in time. The contest is a few days away and it's too late to find other suppliers. I'll definitely be laughed at hard by everyone and stuffed with flowers in my stomach. I really regret it. Why couldn't I keep my mouth shut? Life goes by quickly. Don't worry, life goes by quickly. Hey, I seriously considered leaving Hetero overnight to start fresh in another city. So, about that missing anomaly. Oh, right, it's the anomaly I bought to help with the decorations. I was at my wit's end when this stylish young man in sunglasses walked into the shop. I thought he was a customer and was about to tell him we were closed for the day, but he said I'm here to help, out of the blue. That's sus. Sounds pretty suspicious. Suspicious? Really? I didn't think of anything at the time. Just felt like I finally caught a lifeline. So how exactly did he help you? He called himself an anomaly salesman and was visiting shops participating in the contest offering anomaly products that might be helpful. The Greens shop, the aquarium store, several businesses bought his anomalies and gave 5-star reviews. It's this box here. He described it as a novel anomaly product called Windbringer. Simply open it with 24 hours and Windbringer will make it all flowers within 100 meters bloom. We still have some backup flowers and off-season plants in the shop. If they could all bloom, the shortage would be solved. Plus, his price was quite reasonable, so I bought it. Reasonable, so I bought it. Thing is, it's already been 24 hours, yet there's no sign of blooming flowers in the shop. Did you follow the instructions? Maybe you've been scammed? Maybe it was a scam? No way. No way, right? He was friendly. He was very friendly. Explained everything clearly and even showed me demonstration videos. I think I have enough information to work with now. Finding an anomaly invisible to the naked eye isn't going to be easy, but I'll see what I can do. I don't sense any anomalies around here. I guess Windbringer really did slip out of this place. Welcome to Myosotis. What would you like? I'd like to have some. Excuse me, have you heard of an anomaly called Windbringer? It seems to be a recently developed anomaly product. Windbringer? Sounds familiar. Isn't that the anomaly that makes flowers bloom? But isn't that just an urban legend? Urban legend? The Windbringer's ocean of flowers is the symbol of miracles. Something like that. Many folks really want to see it for themselves. Some even wish to have their birthdays or weddings there. If one could actually predict when and where it would happen, it would appear people would rush to buy this information. Anyways, is there something else I can help you with? About a guy in sunglasses. Have you seen a stylish young man with sunglasses around here? I don't think so, sorry. Seeing someone like that would definitely have left me a strong impression, so I guess it's safe to say I haven't seen him. If you're looking for someone, maybe try your luck at the car mod or pop toy shops. Anyway, sisterings, the most beautiful shop of Hankaku. I heard the resident association is holding a contest for the most beautiful shop of Hankaku. Oh yeah, they are, but I don't think it's that serious of a contest. There's no prize for winning, and people outside of rich crossings probably don't even know about it. I'm still planning to go check it out, though. Gotta get those future shop renovation ideas somewhere. Alright, goodbye. Thanks, I have my answers now. Hey, meat, ham, hog, sausages, ham, all fresh, but it'd be best prices from Uncle Prim's Butcher. Shop only on my place. Just something. I'd like to ask something about Windbringer. Excuse me, have you heard of an anomaly called Windbringer? It seems to be a recently developed anomaly project. A young customer did mention it while shopping. It sounds like a popular place for youngsters on Bagel. Not sure what it is. Anything else you want to know, feel free to ask. About a guy in sunglasses. Have you seen a stylish young man with sunglasses around here? Hard to say, customers come and go all day. Our meat is high quality and affordable, after all. If you're looking for someone like that, try to square. Youngsters love the shops there. Anything else you want to know, feel free to ask. I heard the Resident Association is holding a contest for the most beautiful shop of Hankaku. Oh yeah, our shop's taking part too. It's no big contest, just Hankaku shops having some fun. Good to let loose now and then. If you have some time, come check out our shop on Judging Day. Nope. Thanks, I have my answers now. I'm just gonna spend so I can... Alright, expense. Phones. Now... No, I'd like to know something. I'd like to know about this box. Is there an anomaly in this box? Huh? How did you know? Just got it recently and I haven't told anyone yet. Did you also buy Windbringer? Did you also buy that Windbringer anomaly? Windbringer? Never heard of it. What's my anomaly called again? Gotta check the manual. Any other questions? About a guy with sunglasses. Have you seen a stylish young man with sunglasses around here? It's hard to say. We get a lot of customers here, fashionable ones too. Can you describe him in more details? He calls himself an anomaly salesman. I believe he calls himself an anomaly salesman. Oh, that guy. I've seen him. I've bought anomalies from him too. They work surprisingly well. Any other questions? Most beautiful shop of Hankaku. I heard the Resident Association is holding a contest for the most beautiful shop of Hankaku. You've heard about the contest too. Guess it's more famous than I thought. I thought about joining for fun, but my supervisors said it's a waste of time with no cash prize. Any other questions? Thanks, I have my answers now. Sure, have a lot of people inquiring today. There were others. Before you, someone from JTF also came here and asked a bunch of questions. They're investigating a case and checking all the shops around here. Tough job. JTF, could it be related to what happened at Hillside Blooms? What did they ask? Nothing special. Just asked if I had recently purchased any uncertified anomaly products that didn't work as advertised. I did buy one that wasn't certified, but it worked as advertised, so I told them no. They didn't ask much before, just reminded me to be careful when shopping. Speaking of anomaly products, would you mind telling me more about this anomaly you recently purchased? Apologies for not introducing myself earlier. I'm an anomaly hunter from Avon, currently handling a case right now. My client has an anomaly product with packaging similar to yours. I think they might have been sold by the same person. You should have said you were an anomaly hunter earlier. I've always wanted to work with one. Here's what happened. You know, the service industry often says the customer is king, but you inevitably run into some difficult kings. On that day, a fierce-looking guy came to the store, upset about a mystery box. He demanded a refund because he didn't get what he wanted. I tried to explain we don't support returns on open boxes, but he grabbed my collar and it almost hit me. Just call the police. Just call the authorities and let them handle things. Yeah, that was my plan too. When that guy saw I wouldn't accept the return, he barged right behind the counter and tried to grab me. I was so scared I could barely breathe, thinking I was about to get hit, but right then, this guy wearing sunglasses stepped up to help. He kept a straight face and firmly grabbed the guy's arms, making him lower his hand. You wouldn't know how tense it was. I thought he was going to get beaten up too. But surprisingly, the troublemaker just smiled at him, let go of me, and left. Still shaking, I expressed my concern to that good Samaritan about bringing him into the conflict. He just laughed cheerfully, saying he wasn't confident he wouldn't get hurt. I couldn't help but ask why. He said because he was an anomaly salesman and he had an anomaly with him, Lona Misa, if I remember correctly. Lona Misa, is it like an anomaly charm? Bingo! He said that salesman always runs into trouble, but Lona Misa keeps people in a good mood so they won't be aggressive or rude. It piqued my interest instantly, so I asked him how much he'd sell the anomaly for. He said our encounter was a fated meeting, so he wouldn't sell it to me at a discounted price. He said our encounter was a fated meeting, so he would sell it to me at a discounted price. I bought it right away, and I've been using it till today. You know, it really works. I haven't had any difficult customers for days. I heard that recently around here, quite a few people have found their anomaly products not working after buying them. Luckily, mine isn't a fake. Glad it solved your problem. But just like at the flower shop, the box doesn't have any anomaly presents either. But perhaps because she generally believed customers would be affected by the anomaly and treated her kindly, this expectation influenced the customers positively, which in turn actually improved their attitude. Perhaps it's better not to tell her the truth. Alright.
ちょうどいい角度だ。
そっちじゃん。もう苦い生活がもっと苦くなるよ。ならこのデザートもあげよう。新店舗オープン記念。爽やかな新テイストはいかがですか？
A cup of 9 degrees Celsius savored the temperature of life. Welcome to 9 degrees Celsius coffee. Hello. About this notice. You know where he is? Where is he? Tell me. Sorry, I'm not sure where exactly he is. But I'm also looking for this person. He might be related to a commission I'm investigating. I knew he had other victims. That despicable fraud. I won't let him get away with it. Did he call himself an anomaly salesman and sell you some kind of anomaly? What salesman? No, he called himself an Esper, saying his ability is to talk to deceased pets. Not just that, he claimed he could let others see their deceased pets too. I just wanted to see Felly one more time. That's why I got tricked by him. Felly. It's a pet ferret I used to have. It was so gentle and cute, and all the regulars at our shop adored it. I live alone and hetero with no family around, and not many friends either. Felly kept me company every day. Every day after work, it would rush to the door and greet me, saying it would wash away all the fatigue from a day's work. But half a year ago, Felly passed away. I'm sorry. Even though, when I think about it, it still makes me really sad. Hearing this, I'm really sorry. It must have been a huge blow to you. Yeah, I probably need a lot more time to get over it. Wait, now's not the time to talk about this. That despicable con came to our shop last week. There was no queue in the shop at the time, but he didn't order anything, just staring at an empty corner and muttering to himself. I found it odd and wanted to ask if he needed help. But when I got closer, I heard him saying something like, "I see. Thank you, Philly." I was shocked, asking him what he meant. He looked at me and said, "You're Philly's owner, right? It said you're a great owner, and it misses you a lot." I couldn't help but burst into tears on the spot, asking him if he could talk to Philly and if there was a way for me to see it again, no matter the cost. After I was done crying, he had this reluctant look on his face and said he might be able to help me. "So, did you finally get to see Philly?" "No. It was all a scam all along." According to him, his ability could work on this box. "Look, it's this one." He said as long as I put Philly's favorite food in this box on a moonless night, it could temporarily gain a physical form and eat me. But he claimed his ability had a price, and was worried that if I borrowed the box and didn't return it, he'd suffer the consequences. I was afraid he wouldn't lend it to me, so I immediately offered to pawn something valuable, letting him choose whatever he wanted. He took a look around the shop and finally picked a few rare models I used to decorate the place. Models? Are they so expensive that someone would go through the trouble of scamming them away? You don't know, those models were things I spent a lot of money and effort to collect, and I've been taking care of them meticulously, so they're in great condition. If resold to a vintage shop, even at a depreciated price, they'd still fetch a hefty sum. Anyway, after getting the box, I eagerly waited for several days and finally got a moonless night, but after using the box, I didn't even see a shade of Philly. That's when I realized I must have been scammed. The loss of property is a minor issue. Money can always be earned, but for him to dare exploit my feelings for Philly, that's just too low. Have you reported the incident? I'll help you. The person who scammed you had likely scammed my client as well. I'll report to the authorities. Hopefully they can catch them soon and help you recover your losses. Thank you so much for letting that guy roam free. Who knows how many people he'll hurt. I can't just sit here doing nothing either. I need all my customers to remember this despicable guy, so they won't fall for his tricks. Alright. Sir, if you don't cooperate with us, we can't resolve your issue. You guys, just focus on catching that scammer. No need to pry into my shops to sales situation, yeah? You're not being very collaborative, not explaining how you got scammed or how much you lost. The JTF is not a team of mind readers and magicians. This isn't because I trust your capabilities. Oh my god, I can't say that word. Is this person the manager of the vintage shop? Was he scammed too? Young JTF officers, please wait a moment while I greet a customer. Esteemed customer, welcome to Good Joe Vintage, the shop with the rarest collection, most complete guarantees, and fairest prices in all of Hetero. How may I help? Hey, Bon. Here for your bosses again? Making tea time talks about me? Or are you trying to gain something out of my predicaments? He seems to have a really bad relationship with Hotori. You've got it wrong. I'm just an anomaly hunter following up on a commission. I'm on an investigation. Investigation? Investigate all you want, but don't you treat on my works. This shop is known for its law-abiding and honest business practices in all of Hetero. Is Ebon just using this as an excuse to get revenge and frame a competitor? You all heard that, GTF comrades? We can't let this vile, shameless scoundrel get away. Sir, we don't recommend making new accusations while refusing to cooperate with our work. Let's resolve this quickly, shall we? He seems unwilling to honestly recount how he got scammed. Could there be something he's hiding? The lead can't end with him, if that's the case. Manager, the JTF and I are just hoping to lend you a hand. We are not the enemy. Just like this citizen said, no matter what you've been through that made you feel embarrassed or want to hide, we would never criticize a victim for it. If you tell us the details of the incident truthfully, we might be able to catch the suspect and recover your losses. The captain's right. What's most important now is solving the problem, right? You see, we're all here to help you. If you don't trust me as a newbie, can't you at least trust our captain? Well, since you all put it that way. If the clues I provided can help JTF catch the scammer, preventing him from continuing his misdeeds would also be my virtue. Alright, let's just say I'm doing a favor for Avon. You gotta thank me. A few days ago, a young man wearing sunglasses and a suit, looking quite impressive, started visiting the shop every day. He never said much, just bought a regular mystery box model each day and left. Then he returned the next day with a hidden model from the same series to sell, making a huge profit on the price difference. This repeated for several days. I found it suspicious and couldn't help but ask him. At first he wouldn't say a word, but my service was so earnest and my offer fair, eventually he saw I was a good person and spilled the beans. He claimed to have a rare anomaly called the silver oven. Anything non-living placed in the oven becomes more advanced and valuable with the ding. Silver coins turn into gold coins. Regular figurines become secret rares. The silver oven is indeed recorded in the anomaly profile held by the Bureau, and its nature is generally consistent with your description. However, items upgraded by the silver oven revert to their original form after cooling and cannot be preserved for long term. The models he traded with you must have been obtained through other means. Maybe they were stolen goods swindled from someone else. I would never transfer a criminal. Even if they were stolen, at most I was deceived and obtained them in a good faith. You get it, right? We can discuss this later. Please continue your story. Where was I? Oh, right. So I believe his tale and felt uneasy, because isn't this kind of anomaly specifically taking advantage of people like us who deal in second-hand goods? If such an anomaly stays with a private seller, even if it's not our shop, other similar businesses might get scammed. That's not good. It would ruin the market. I think it's better for professionals to handle it. Besides, his business isn't even secure. If the anomaly stops working one day, his income would be cut off, right? Better to make a big profit while it's still working well. Selling the anomaly to me is a win-win for him and the industry. For this, I'm willing to make some sacrifices. Judging from the amount you claim to have lost when you reported the crime, quite a sacrifice you have made, huh? Ignore him, please. Ignore him. Please continue. After that, well, you know the rest. I spent 2 to 5 days serving him, only to find out the anomaly I bought at a high price was just a useless broken box. I'm kind-hearted and intended to quietly take the loss, but thinking about how letting him roam free would harm other innocent citizens made me feel terrible. Reporting to the authority was a last resort, with no selfish motives. We understand the situation. Rest assured, we will investigate quickly and catch the perpetrator. I beg you, the justice of bridge crossings relies on you to uphold. Judging from the similar packaging and wording, the incident at Hillside Blooms is clearly related to these anomaly fraud cases on Hankaku Street. Let's organize all the clues. Maybe we'll find something new. First, the possible connection between the flower shop anomaly disappearance and the anomaly fraud cases is... I didn't sense any anomaly activity at the flower shop because this so-called containment device purchased by the flower shop staff didn't contain any anomalies. Just like in the other victims' cases. Exactly, the flower shop case was just another anomaly scam. The victim's description highlighted several characteristics of the scammer, which will help identify their true identity. These characteristics are... Victims describe a distinct characteristic, which is... The scammer partially covered their face. All the victims mentioned that the scammer wore sunglasses. Maybe it's because afraid the victims might recognize him. Partially covering their face could prevent recognition. The scammer might have crossed paths with the victims before, but wasn't familiar with them, so they used this method to hide their appearance and pretend it was their first meeting. Then, posing as a stranger selling anomalies, they swindle money from the victims. These characteristics are camera's area of operation. Based on the concentration of victims on Hong Kong Street, we can start by assuming that the scammer is familiar with this area and may be a frequenter. What clues back up this theory? The hidden mystery box used to scam the vintage shop owner was actually obtained from the coffee shop staff. In other words, the vintage shop owner's case was predicted on the coffee shop staff's case. There is a clean sequence between these two cases. But this sequence seems unrelated to the scammer's area of operation. Let me think. What clues back up this theory? In my investigation, I noticed the scammer is very familiar with the most beautiful shop of Hong Kong contest. This contest isn't well known. There aren't many enthusiastic participants. If someone isn't frequently around, they wouldn't even know about it, let alone the specific shops involved. So we can infer that the scammer has been active around Hong Kong Street recently. These characteristics are from the victim's experiences, we can see a common trait, which is the scammer seems to prefer a subtle approach, creating situations where the victims are attracted to find the anomalies. This isn't what the scammer does. From the victim's experience, we can see a common trait, which is involve large. The cafe staff was scammed out of goods rather than money, and the amounts involved for the flower shop and DSD pop staff weren't large. This isn't what the scammer does. From the interaction between the victim and the scammer, it's deduced that the scammer is very familiar with the shops and knows their victims' personalities, experiences, preferences, and recent difficulties. But the scammer has been recently active in Hong Kong Street, is very familiar with the shop's victim's situation, and likely had some contact with the victims. Alright, got a lead. Report these clues to the GTF officers. How may I be of service? Regarding the scam case at the vintage shop earlier, I have some leads to provide. Oh, you mean that serious scam case? Quite a few shops of Hankaku Street have been hit recently, and we're investigating each one? My client must be another victim of this series of incidents, and I suspect the DSD staff and the 9-degree coffee Celsius coffee employees are also involved. Yes, we also received a report from the 9-degree Celsius coffee, as you mentioned. Her case is closely related to the vintage shop incident. Do you have any leads on the perpetrator's identity? Just a guess. I think the perpetrator of the scam is... Delivery service person. It's the delivery service personnel responsible for the bridge crossings area. Delivery service personnel. You mean couriers, delivery workers, or newspaper carriers, right? Yes. These personnel need to frequently enter and exit various shops and bridge crossings and have to admit the shop owners, so they need to disguise their identity. But they're not particularly familiar with the shop's owners, so a simple disguise is enough to fool the victims. True, if it were someone as familiar as me and the captain, wearing sunglasses wouldn't work. As a delivery worker, he could visit shops often and pick up all kinds of info about them. The shop owner's personalities, hobbies, current difficulties, hear enough of it, and naturally, you'd understand. Now that you pointed out, it's quite suspicious. Yes, the direction you've provided aligns with the other leads we currently have. Very valuable. Thank you for the lead. Once we confirm that there are no anomalies involved in these incidents, we'll hand the cases over to the security office and assist them in quickly capturing the perpetrator and recovering the citizens' losses. Don't worry. Yes, thank you for your hard work. Now that things are sorted here, let's head back to the flower shop and explain this to the staff. I see. I was scammed. Sorry, since this isn't an anomaly incident, I might not be able to help. However, I'm sure JTF and the security office will do their best to help you recover your losses. You've already helped me a lot. I kind of suspected I might have been scammed, and now that it's confirmed, I can finally breathe easy. I was just trying to make a shortcut with anomalies, and not only did I not get decorations right, but I also made you come all this way for nothing. Wanting to solve the current difficulties isn't your fault. In my opinion, the one at fault is the person using this mentality to deceive you with improper methods. Thank you. Really, thank you. I can't just keep sulking like this. I should focus on the competition. There's not enough flowers around here, but if I replan and use other decorations, hopefully there's still time. Yep, I'll cheer you on. Although I couldn't be in the official commission, I'm really grateful for everything you've done for Hillside Blooms. I'll give you a discount next time. Alright. What's up, Mint? I just can't stop thinking about it. I need to know. What's up with Taigado lately? I'm getting a strong whiff of something's happening vibes. There's definitely something going on. Smell of Imaginado. Maybe you're just smelling the Imaginado that soaked into everything when we were cleaning the campsite. I heard about the Imaginado going haywire too. I'm so not taking walks over there after work until that dough smell finally disappears. What's Taigado planning to do with all that Imaginado they've been collecting? Making memories. Obviously for a grand spectacle called Creating Memories. That's actually just an elaborate confession of love. So as for the result, well, I'm sure you can imagine how that turned out. Oh, now I get why Taigado was acting that way that day. Poor little otter. What's wrong with Taigado? Taigado suddenly announced he's restarting our Superhero Diary power-up training program. First step, run a lap around bridge crossings. I was about to suggest we warm up first, but he just zoomed off before I could say anything. I mean, catching up to Taigado, even at full throttle, isn't exactly a challenge for me. But how do I put this? I've never seen Taigado this motivated before. When I caught up and asked him what's going on, he totally ignored me. Looks like Taigado is blowing off some steam by running himself into the ground. Now that I know he got his heart broken, I totally get why he's acting like this. So, is he doing this whole gotta get stronger training thing because of his heartbreak? He was running along when he totally face planted it right into the ground. Even though he could barely get back up, he insisted on continuing, saying he had to complete today's training no matter what. Can we keep going? Can he really keep going after such a nasty fall? With me there, no problem at all. Carrying him while finishing the run was a piece of cake. And after we finished our run, Taigado's expression looked way more relaxed. Looks like I accidentally helped him relax a bit. Hey, why hasn't Taigado texted me back yet? What time are we meeting tonight? We gotta stick to our power-up training every single day. Did you miss my text, or is your phone dead? Coco, you at the store right now? Can you ask for me, please? though the answer seems pretty obvious. Do-do-do.
実はね、プレゼントと同じくらい欲しいのはあた交代するっす。
This is
贈り物は感情の具現化。つまりあなたは受け取っておくわね。私へのことね。愛。これマジでいいの？あんたを見込んで正解だったっす。どこで見つけた戦利品なんすか？
君に話した覚えはないんだが、すごく好きなんだ。ありがとう。
alrighty. Welcome to Gojo's. Someone from Avon. What are you doing here? This place doesn't welcome customers. Oh, here to buy something? What's got your eye? Do you have any mirrors here that can show strange visions? Oh, you mean the mirror that shows you a different version of yourself? That's right, so you have one here. Of course I do. Here it is. As for the price, I'll give you a discount. 100,000 funds. How about it? That's expensive. Can't afford it? Well, you can also choose to buy a one-time trial for 9,999 funds. Quite a bargain, right? Quite a bargain, right? Well, it's such a rare anomaly, and I went through so much effort to acquire it. Surely you can't just use it for free, right? This mirror, I can't sense any anomalous activity from it. I'll pass. What? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I didn't even sell it to the Gold Apple Collection Hall. And Gold Apple Collection Hall would accept ordinary mirrors. Plus, if you keep making false claims, you'll be getting a hefty fine from the security office. Would the miraculous mirror really be here? Should we go in and take a look first? Are you looking for the miraculous mirror? Yes, I heard that there would be... No luck. I just went and asked, but the shop owner only brought out a fake mirror to fool me. Could he have hidden the real mirror? No. This proves the shop owner definitely hasn't seen that mirror. From what I know, it's not really a mirror. It's just a container that can reflect images. Container. Yes, the person who told me about it didn't want to say much more though, so I'm not clear on what it is exactly. I see. Do you still want to look? Let's keep looking. I don't get it. Why would you want to see yourself in a parallel world? It's not necessarily a parallel world either. It could also be the future. No one can say for certain what it really is. And it's even more pointless if we don't even know what it is for sure. Why bother looking? What's wrong with being uncertain? I'm sure I'll just be a common person my whole life. But what if I could see myself being extraordinary, even briefly in some vision? I could be just a little happier. Don't you like having pleasant dreams? Fine. Since you want to see it so badly, I'll keep looking with you. Thank you for telling me all this. You're welcome. Ooh. Dominic. What the fuck? Why is this so far? You know what? I think I'll unlock this place.
私の出番かしらね。交代するっす。見ろよ。レガリアラベル。
Alright, we're gonna look at them go. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Do healing to Shooks.
こで取ろうかな。
How much any lifter we got? Not a lot. Okay.
Oh. 風に乗ってひとっ飛びだぜ。
Welcome to the Gold Apple Collection Hall. Let's get the guide about the miraculous container. Sorry, but the collection hall doesn't have any exhibits like that. Alright, thanks for your time. Oh, that reminds me. I heard from someone that Mr. Giovanni really wants to buy an old Boston from a grocery store in Miguel District. The owner absolutely refuses to sell it, no matter the price. It's an anomaly that reacts strangely when filled with water, very similar to what you described. Perhaps you could check out that store? Alright, thank you very much. Greetings, welcome to the Gold Apple Collection Hall.
展示品の解説を務める学芸員のイリスです。はじめに当館についてご説明しましょうか。
I'm Iris, a guide in this museum. Would you like me to introduce our collection?
はい。金のリンゴ博物館はドボルザーク家によって設立され、誰でも無料でご覧いただけます。
The Gold Apple Collection Hall belongs to the Dvorak family. It's open to the public, free of charge.
当館には867点の所蔵品がありますが、展示される数は所蔵品の状態によって日々調整されます。
Our museum houses a total of 867 items. The exact number on display is adjusted daily, depending on the exhibition.
もし本日が初めてでしたら、ぜひ当館ならではのアノマリー展示品を体験しませんか？
If this is your first visit, I recommend experiencing our signature anomaly exhibits.
アノマリー展示品の場合、通常の展示とは異なり、特別な鑑賞体験をしていただけます。
Unlike regular exhibits, the anomaly exhibits offer more than something to look at. They provide all kinds of unique experiences.
例えば、こちらの明かりという展示品。見た目は普通の電球ですが、実は物体アノマリーなのです。中には当館が設置した特別なアノマリー空間の展示室もあり、実際に入っていただけますよ。
Take a look at this lamp. While it may seem like an ordinary light bulb, it's an object anomaly. With this as a medium, you can enter an anomalous realm that serves as a novel exhibition hall.
こちらの展示品を体験されますか？
Would you like to try out this exhibit?
お邪魔します。
Sounds good. Start incident. Knowledge guidance.
いらっしゃいませ。本日一人目のお客様。
Welcome, our first visitor of the day.
私の名前はタングステン。電球の中のタングステン線と同じです。
I'm tungsten, as a material used inside light bulbs. That makes sense.
私が自分でつけました。インパクトはあるでしょ？
I came up with that name myself. Pretty fitting, isn't it?
こんにちは、タングステンさん。
Hello, tungsten.
こんにちは。
Hello to you too.
挨拶も済んだことですし、こちらの展示室についてご説明をしてもよろしいでしょうか？
Now that we've exchanged greetings, may I follow protocol and give you an introduction to this exhibition hall?
承知いたしました。
Thanks for your patience.
すでにイリスさんから聞いていると思いますが、明かりは実に不思議なアノマリー展示品なのです。
I believe our dear Iris has already explained to you that this is a rather impressive anomaly exhibit.
この中の明かりはすべて私がこの目で見た物語。
All lamps in this exhibition hall are stories collected by me.
斬新で面白いものから無味乾燥なものまで。なに、そういうものですよ。工場で作られた電球だって微妙に明るさが違うんですから。
Some are fresh and interesting, while others are unremarkable. Even light bulbs from the same production line can have differences in brightness.
でもどんな物語でも記録し、ここに来られたお客様と分かち合うことにしています。
I record all the stories and share them with every visitor to this exhibition.
しかし体験をされる前に私のごく個人的な好奇心でお聞きしますが、お客様は物語の結末は変えられると思いますか？
But before the experience begins, out of personal curiosity, do you think the ending of a story can be changed?
なるほど。ではどうぞ。この臨場感たっぷりな旅で物語の行く末を見届けるか、もしくはあなたの手で結末を変えてみせてください。
I see. Then consider this exhibition an immersive experience where you can witness how stories unfold or even be changed by you.
なるほど。文句を言われる前に長々とした説明はこの辺にして、いざ素敵な物語の世界へ行ってらっしゃいませ。
Well, guides who talk too much tend to get complaints, so it's better to experience these wonderful stories for yourself.
ああ、そうだ。こちらを。
Don't forget to take this with you before you go.
スイッチ。
Switch?
私たちにとって光があるかないかでは世界が2つあるくらい違うのです。
For us, light bulbs having the lights on and off means seeing two different worlds.
もしその世界で戸惑うことがあったら視点を変えてみてください。
When you are lost in one world, try switching to a different view.
それではあの扉を開いてください。物語が始まりますよ。
Go on, push open that door. The story begins now.
こんにちは。
Hello.
788、789、790。
Who are you? What were you singing? That figure
あ
just
な
now.
た誰？
Who are you? A great anomaly
変
enter.
な人。
You're weird.
ねえ、何が聞きたいの？聞いたら早くあっち行って。
Ask your questions, then leave.
教えない。
I don't want to tell you.
ブランコを漕いでた。
Playing on the swing?
ここは私だけだよ。変なこと言わないで。
I'm the only one here. You're weird.
あなたとは遊びたくないの。早くあっち行って。
I don't want to play with you anymore. Go away. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? I turned 1 second and then she gone. Just full on gone. Try knocking on the door.
Saっきの黒い影、なんだか変な感じがする。
I have a
こ
strange
のまま
feeling.
中に入らない方がいいかも。
I have a strange feeling about that shadow. Better not about
タン
Jin.
グステンさんが世界が2つって言ってた。視点を切り替えてみようか。
Tungsten said 2 worlds exist here. Let's try a different perspective. Press L1 to open the quick radio menu and use a switch from tungsten to see the world from a new angle. Perfect. Alright. Talk to the construction worker. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I'm back in selfie mode. Hold on. I just want to do something. Oh, this is annoying. There we go. All right. So now that oh, this is cool. That's how you go. For talking between this which presidency both sides of the world. I have to tear it down again. What a pain.
こんにちは。
Hello.
あんたもパティさんに言おうか。今いないぞ。
Another person for looking Miss Patty? She's not here.
たく、超有名デザイナーだって知ってたら、だから誰も引き受けなかったんだな。
If I had known she was such a famous architect, no wonder no one else would take this job.
ほんとついてないぜ。
What bad luck having to renovate for someone like that.
何があったの？
What's going on?
ああ、説明するとな。
You have no idea.
パティさん、この家の主な。彼女は先週、庭のリフォームを依頼してきたんだ。
Miss Patty, the owner of this place, hired a few contractors last week to renovate the yard.
報酬はいいぜ。作業量もそんな多くないし、楽な儲け話だと思って飛びついたが。
The pay was good and the workload we were promised wasn't that much either, so I thought it would be an easy job. Doesn't seem like it was a very easy.
この何日間、この壁だけで3パターン。今またやり直しの指示が出たよ。
In the past few days, we've already redone this wall 3 times, and she just came by again to ask us to redo it.
この前なんか設計図を1日で差し替えられてさ。
Not to mention, a few days ago, we barely had the blueprints in hand before she switched to new ones.
それに。
And
どうしたの？
and
ちょっとこっちへ。これはただの独り言だよ。
keep your voice down. I'm just venting a little.
パティさん、変わってるんだよ。注文が多い割には自分でも理想がわからないみたいでさ。
She's a bit strange. She keeps saying things are wrong, but she can never tell us what exactly they should look like.
内装工事一筋でやってきて、こんな厄介な客は初めてだよ。
I've been a contractor for several years. I've never met a more difficult client.
ない。俺の知ったこっちゃないよな。日当が出るんだし、最後までわがままに付き合うよ。
Enough complaining. I can't see anything wrong with the renovations, but since I'm on her payroll, I'll keep working. After some time, talk to Patty.
今はデザインの依頼は受けてないの。いくら出しても無駄よ。
I already said I'm not taking any design projects, no matter how much you pay.
こう何度も来られると、もはやプライバシーの侵害だわ。
You people just keep coming here to disrupt my life. Leave now.
なるほど。こういう。
I'm starting to understand what the contractor was talking about.
仕事の依頼じゃなくて、あっちで工事をやってる人に話を聞いて、ちょっと寄ってみただけ。
I'm just passing by. I'm not here to commission you any work. I just overheard your contractors talking.
そう、ごめんなさい。確認もせずに。
Sorry, I went off without asking what was going on.
ここ数日、ろくに寝てないの。嫌な気分にさせてしまったなら、謝る。
I haven't been sleeping well these past 2 days. Please excuse my manners.
何かあったの？
Did something happen?
見ての通り、私はインテリアデザイナーよ。今までも数々の難しい注文に応えてきた。
As you can see, I'm an architect. I've taken on many projects, and I've had my fair share of difficult clients.
でもいざ自分の家をデザインするとなると、どれも違うような気がして、こんなに苦労するなんて。
But when it came to designing my own home, I ended up making a complete mess of it. Nothing I try feels quite right.
自分の家だからこそこだわっちゃうのかも。
Maybe you keep second guessing yourself because you're designing your own home?
ところでどんな家にしたいの？
What kind of design are you looking for?
ここは私が小さい頃に住んでた家なの。その記憶のままの姿を再現したい気持ちもある一方。
This is my childhood home. I want to recreate how it looked back then. Ideally, exactly the way I remember it.
それだけじゃいいデザインとは言えない感じがして。
But if I blindly focus on recreating the past, it can't really be a good design.
矛盾してると思う？
Sounds contradictory, doesn't it? I feel the same way.
ありがとう。
Thanks for trying to understand.
工事業者の不満には気づいてるわ。もう少し報酬を上げなきゃ。
I know the contractors have been complaining a lot these past few days. Let me give them a raise.
私たらプレッシャーのせいで関係ないあなたにベラベラと。
I just rambled on a lot of insignificant things. I must have been under too much stress lately.
気にしないで。
It's alright.
ここは少し偏僻な町だけど結構景色がいいの。都会の人にとってはだいぶいい息抜きになると思うわ。
Our town is pretty remote, but the scenery is quite nice. It's perfect for those tired of city life and want fresh air.
さっきの無礼のお詫びに、もしよかったら散策も兼ねて案内しようか。
If you don't mind to make up for being rude earlier, I could be your tour guide.
私も久しぶりに帰ってきたけど、まだ道はわかると思うから。
Though I haven't been back for a while, I did grow up here, and I'm still familiar with the area.
迷惑じゃないの？
Sure that's not too much trouble?
全然。私もこの辺を回りたいなって思ってたの。何かひらめくかもしれないし。
Not at all. I was planning to walk around to find some inspiration anyway.
この近くに小さな公園があるわ。まずはそこへ行ってみましょう。
There's a nice little park nearby. How about we check it out?
ここだわ。20年ぶりなのにあんまり変わってないのね。懐かしい匂い。ここに立ってるだけでなんだか若返った気分。ねえ、公園の中を歩いてみない？滑り台。子供の頃は大きく感じたけど、今見るとこんなに小さかったんだね。こっちの遊具は人気がなくて、近所の人が布団干し代わりに使ってたわ。あ、今じゃ絶対このロッキングチェアには座れないわ。このブランコまだあったの。
I can't believe the swing is still here.
昔よくここの公園に遊びに来てたんだけど、ブランコが一番人気だったの。
I used to come here all the time as a kid. The swing was the most popular equipment among us. Too bad the park only had one.
でもこの公園に一つしかなかったから、一人10回漕いだら次って代わりバンコに乗ってた。
We lined up and took turns. Each of us got 10 pushes. We all counted to 10 before the next kid got their turn.
親が迎えに来てもまだ遊び足りないって泣いた日もあったっけ。
We would keep playing until our parents came looking for us and make a fuss because we wanted to play more.
その後両親がうちの庭にもブランコを作ってくれたから好きなだけ遊べるようになったわ。
Later on, we built one in our own yard at home so I could play for as long as I wanted.
ご両親に愛されてるね。
Your parents loved you.
本当にね。何かひらめきそうだわ。もう少し歩いてみよう。
I'm getting some good inspiration. Let's keep walking. When did this flower shop open? There used to be a bookstore in this spot.
これだけ時間が経ったなら仕方ないか。そうだ、庭に花を植えてみようかな。
I guess it's normal for shops to change after many years. Come to think of it, I should plant some flowers in the yard.
ねえ、どれがいいと思う？あなたのセンスを信じるわ。
Why don't you help me pick out some flowers? I trust your taste.
選んでいいの？
Me? Sure I should pick them?
花なら育てたこともあるし、好きに選んでいいわよ。
I know a thing or two about flowers. Feel free to pick whatever you like. Alright. Trust me, I'm gonna give you the best flowers out there.
庭に植えられないからダメか。他のを見てみよう。
Okay, not suitable.
爽やかな緑。でもパティさんが欲しがってるのは花だよね。庭に植えられないからダメか。他のを見てみよう。
Okay.
気境ってあの庭の雰囲気とは合わないかも。
Other flowers.
これはバラ。香辛バラ。
This should be a wild rose or a rose. Wait, it's an oriental rose.
ブランコ、バラ。さっきの女の子の童謡にも出てきたバラにしよう。
Swings, roses. That nursery Brian mentioned roses. Let's get roses.
どんな花を選んでくれたの？
Let me see. What did you pick?
これはバラの種？
These are wild rose seeds.
ありがとう。私バラ大好きなの。
Thank you. I love wild roses.
特別な思い出でもあるの？
Do wild roses have any special meaning?
特別ってほどでもないけど、生垣で咲いてるの綺麗だなって思って。
No, nothing that special. It's just that they look pretty when they grow up on the fence.
ありがとう。すごく気に入ったわ。
Thank you. I like the flowers you picked.
ねえ、うちで少し休んでいかない？
We've been out for a while now. Why don't you come over to my place?
ちょうどおやつの時間だし、花を選んでくれたお礼にね。
This is a great time for afternoon tea. I also want to thank you for selecting a flower I like.
お邪魔します。
Sounds good. After returning to Patty's residence,
どう？お味のほどは。
how's the cake I made?
美味しいよ。
It's really good.
よかった。久しぶりに作ってみたの。
That's good to know. I'm a bit rusty since it's been a while since I made dessert.
母はお菓子作りが得意で、昔よく作ってくれたわ。これは見よう見まねで。
My mother was good at baking. She used to make these for me all the time. I only managed to learn the basics from her.
ブランコといいお菓子といい。パティさんは本当に愛されてるんだね。
The swing and the baked goods. She really loved you.
母はずっと前に亡くなったの。
My mother passed away many years ago.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry to hear that.
ううん、私の方こそ 楽しくない話題にしちゃってごめんね。
I should be apologizing. I'm the one who brought up something unpleasant.
あそこにブランコが置いてあったの。どうしたらいいかずっと悩んで。
The swing is supposed to be at that empty spot for the past few days. I've been hesitating about how about building a new swing.
あなたに出会えて本当に良かった。
It has been wonderful to meet you.
あ、庭のレイアウトについて今ひらめいたかも。
I think I'm starting to get ideas about how to design this yard.
ごめんなさい、私今すぐ仕事に戻らなくちゃ。この感覚が薄れないうちに。
Please forgive this our architect, who desperately needs to act on her inspirations. If I don't do so, my inspirations will soon sneak away.
家の中好きに見てっていいからね。
Feel free to look around. Make yourself at home. A box containing various crafting tools. Even the needles are already threaded. It could satisfy some needs of craft hobbyists. Alright guys, I'm probably gonna have to fucking quit soon, or if you don't hear my voice anymore, it's because my controller's gonna die, because my controller's about to die very soon. These are all Miss Petty's past designs and drawings. Really lives up to her reputation as a famous designer. I wonder what she'll design this time. I'm really looking forward to it. A recently popular bear figurine, a limited edition red, fits to its base. It's very clean. The owner seems to take really good care of it. The desk is piled with discarded design straps and a half-empty bottle of black ink for outlining. Monday gathering inspiration, Tuesday gathering inspiration, new items at the bakery, Thursday rest, cleaning, Saturday reading, Sunday gathering inspiration. These all seem to be phone numbers for renovation companies, though most of them have been crossed out. I have to design it. Looks like I'm running low on red paint. Could I bug you to fetch me some more? I just know the second I stand up, all my furniture is going to vanish. Red paint. Where the fuck would there be red paint, woman? Red paint. These wild roads smell wonderful. Miss Patty ever stop being a designer should make it rape a gardener too. The only thing in the kitchen that shows any sign of use. Does Miss Patty just order takeout all the time? Of all fan letters and design and reputation, Miss Patty really is famous. Cute little cat plush, a kitty key. Right now is not the time to be petting cats. Look around inside the house. This was neat. I regret. I don't know if I set up. Where am I gonna get red paint that says look around inside the house? Fuck. Oh, wait, is that one of the... The fox in this one. Looks like someone reads this often, but paint has covered up the writing. It should look for something else. Teddy bear. Red teddy bear bush has gotten worn out from ages, so let me mend it with some thread and needle. Some children picked it. I would make good bedtime stories, nothing special. There's the red paint that Patty needs in here. I'll bring this to Patty. That's it. This is a key. It might be able to open something. We meet again.
今回もおかしな質問をするの？
You got more weird questions again?
今度は何聞きたいの？
Fine. Do you know Patty?
知らない。
I don't know.
知らない。
Do roses have?
知らない。
I don't know.
全部答えたよ。
Alright, I'm done answering.
もう出てってね。
Leave
二
and
度
don't
と来
come
ない
back.
で。
A recipe book filled with notes, carefully recording with nutritional balance for each word. Okay. Broken garden resters, they can be used anywhere. Right. Do that. Somebody catch us, Ethan. Are you going to be quiet to cook? Go to the second floor. For any copy of the fox that is swinging in the corners are well protected. You can tell the owner really takes care of it. Oh. To Patty, don't cry. I'm this as an if. Please forgive mommy. You this love fade away like in the fairy tale books. We all in the wind when you sweetness of cream. Remember the days when you flowers, the days we turned the soil. Moment you think when I'm beside you, I feel sad that I can't as you grow up. The time we was happy, it's just like add sour lemon juice to sweetness, sourness completely. Patty cry, lullaby, hide and seek. I'm sorry, mommy isn't and hasn't yet. So a swing happily, Patty, year someday.
ママ、今日はどんなお話をしてくれるの？他のお話にしようよ。新しい絵本があったらな。最近お友達はみんなキツネのブランコを読んでるって。ねえ、新しい絵本が欲しいな。ね、ママ、私この話大好き。明日も読んでくれる？やったー、ママ大好き。私この話大好き。明日も読んでくれる？やったー、ママ大好き。
Story. I am fucking confused. Thank you. I've already figured out how to design it. Looks like I'm running low on red paint. Could you, I beg you? My inspiration is going to vanish. Thank you so much. I'll have it finished right away. Can I bring it over here and have a look? Of course, I couldn't have finished it without your help. This is something we accomplished together. I genuinely don't understand this bullshit.
ママ、私この話大好き。明日も読んでくれる？やったー、ママ大好き。ねえママ、ここにブランコを書いてもいい？はーい、公園と同じブランコだ。あとね、綺麗な花を飾ってね。家はどんな色がいいんだろう。庭はどんなのがいいのかな。じゃじゃーん、ママ見て見て、できたよ。デザイナー。あ、じゃあ私大きくなったら一番すごいデザイナーになる。ブランコができたら一緒に遊ぼうね。指切り。小麦粉、卵、牛乳。砂糖はどれぐらい？酸っぱい。本当にレモンも入れるの？すっごく難しい。ママの誕生日に作ってあげるんだから。ママのケーキのレシピがあったらな。ママのケーキのレシピがあったらな。ママのケーキのレシピがあったらな。
Right. So something's in the kitchen that I fucking didn't get. So now I got the cakey recipe. ちょっと待って、これ大丈夫ですよね。はい。じゃじゃーん、ケーキを作ってみたんだ。早く食べてみて。絶対ママの味と一緒だよ。甘すぎる。次は一緒に作ろうね。So I did this. やだ、学校に行きたくない。セント、本当に今くれるの？学校でいい子にするから。だからお願い。やったー、赤いクマちゃんのお友達ができたね。わーい、
あれは私たちが一番好きだった小泉がお母さんと一緒に秘境の花畑の中でブランコを漕ぐ洗顔。 一回。
話恋で恋でやがて夢の中まで青い気境が咲き乱れたね。もう一度私が導いてあげる。このお話を読んであげたかった。
僕に任せて。全て断ち切る。
交代するっす。あなたは約束を守ってくれた。プレゼントがなくても学校でいい子にしてくれた。私がいなくても大丈夫よ。
任せて。貴様に裁きを。
信じて。
相棒、あっしらの出番さ。痛く。
僕に任せて。若君斬首を一掃する。
それからあのケーキは今まで食べた中で
姿を見せろ。
一番甘いケーキだった。素晴らしいみたいだわ。忘れられない甘さだったわ。パティ、これからも美味しいケーキをたくさん
期待には応えるわ。
食べてね。ごめんなさい。ごめんね、パティ。あなたが立派な全員あっしの指示を聞け。みんなになるところを見届けてあげられなくて。
刻印。
任せて。無駄なことを。
私の出番かしらね。痛みは親しみの印。
僕がやる。洗顔一回。
すんげえ死者と
全て断ち切る。
一代目のお出ましだ。相棒、あっしらの出番さ。となんで出ていかないの。
Why won't you leave?
なんで私を置いていったの。
Why did you leave me alone?
出てって。
Get out of here.
出てってったら。
Get out of here.
ここから出てって。あなたも彼女もよ。
You and her both need to get out.
これを拾ったよ。
I found this.
まだあったんだ。もうとっくに。
I thought it was already... So it's still here.
見つけた時にはもうボロボロだった。
It was already damaged when I found it.
だって私がやったんだから。
I know, because I'm the one who did it.
どうして？
Why?
母が亡くなってからもう25年になるわ。
My mother has been gone for 25 years.
でも私は未だにその事実を受け入れられないの。母は今ちょっと遠出をしているだけなんだって。
But even now, I still can't accept the fact that she's gone. I keep thinking she's just on one of her
だ
trips.
から家の中で待ってればきっといつか帰ってきてくれる。
And as long as I wait at home, my mother will appear before me, alive and kicking, just like she did so many times before.
そしたらまた一緒にケーキを作ったりブランコで遊んだり絵本を読んだり。母はいつものようにこの髪留めを私の髪につけて優しく頭を撫でてくれるの。
We'll bake cakes, swing, and listen to stories together. She'll clip this hairpin in my braids and pat my head.
一緒に来て。
Please, follow me.
別れって辛いものね。今でもあの時のことを思い出すのが怖いんだもの。母のものだけでなくこの家を見てるだけでも。葬儀の後に父が母の遺品をこの家にまとめておいたの。
After the funeral, my father stashed everything she left behind here.
あの時は心から恨んだわ。こんなに急に言ってしまうなんてひどすぎる。
I was standing at the door thinking how heartless she was to leave that easily. She even
大
said,
人になった姿を見たかったなんて言ってたけど。
I'm sorry, I won't be able to watch you grow up.
じゃあなんで私を置いていったの？
If she felt so guilty, how could she leave me like that?
心残りがあったと思うよ。
Maybe she didn't want to leave.
かもね。
Maybe.
だけどあの時は母に関するものを見ると苦しくて憎くて息もうまくできなくなって。
Just knowing she was once here hurts so deep I could almost drown in my resentment.
だから母を忘れるために全部壊すしかなかった。
The only way was to destroy everything so I wouldn't miss her so much.
それから父に連れられて遠く離れた地で新しい生活を始めたわ。
My father would later take me to start a new life somewhere far away.
今回戻ってきたのは
So you came back out of
後悔。
regret.
母のことを忘れようとするたび無意識に母の帰りを待つたび私は本当は母に会いたいんだって気がついた。
While I was trying to forget her, I found myself waiting for her to come home, and before I knew it, I was thinking of her again.
近くにいたら何か見つけられるかもしれない。
If I could be by her side again, if I could find something to hold on to.
それが母の願いなんだろうなって。
This was her wish. I should fulfill her wish.
子供の頃のようにまた母と一緒に。
I should be with her like when I was a kid.
また来たんだ。
You're back.
また会ったね。
Here we are once again.
今まで何回も答えてきたから今度は私が質問する番。
You've asked me so many questions. Now it's my turn to ask you.
大事にしてた場所を離れなきゃいけない人ってきっとすごく心残りがあるんでしょ。
People forced to leave for a reason must feel regret, right?
答えるまでもないと思う。
Sounds like you're not looking for an answer.
ママ、私に謝ってた。本当は行きたくないって分かってるの。
She apologized. I knew she didn't want to leave.
でも全部受け入れちゃったら本当に行っちゃうでしょ。
But if I accepted all of this, wouldn't she be gone for good?
お母さんはあなたの幸せを願ってると思う。過去にとらわれないでほしいんだと思う。
I think your mother would want to see you grow up well, not trap yourself in guilt.
そんなことない。
No.
違うよ。ママの願いは前みたいに私と一緒にいることで。
No, that's not it. She wants us to be like we used to be.
そうだよ。子供の頃のように毎日会えるのがいい。いつも一緒にいるべきだよ。
Yes, that's how it should be. It would be just like when I was little, seeing each other every day, staying by each other's side.
ママのそばに帰る。
I'm going back to her side.
この手紙読まないの？
Won't you read this letter?
読まない。今の私はママと一緒にいるから、そんな手紙いらない。
No, the current me is by mom's side. She doesn't need this letter.
そんなこと知りたくない。ママのとこに行く。
I don't need to know this. I'm going to find mom.
もうここから出てってね。
Please leave.
さよなら。
Goodbye.
パーティーさん、
Miss Patty?
997、998、999、1、2、3。
997, 998, 999. 1, 2, 3.
パーティーさん、あなた宛ての手紙があるよ。
Miss Patty, there's a letter for you.
手紙？
A letter?
お母さんから。
This is a letter from your mother.
読んでみる？
Would you like to read it?
やめて。
No.
いや、ありがとう。やっぱり見せて。
No, thank you, but please give it to me.
お母さん、これが最後のお話なの？
Mother, is this the last story you'll ever tell me? To my dear little Patty, please don't cry. I'm writing this as my first sentence, and if you can hold back your tears, then please forgive Mommy for being so wordy. I love you, and this love won't fade away, even after I'm gone, just like in the fairy tale books we used to read together. I'll be in the wind and in the rain. When you taste the sweetness of cream, you'll remember the days we baked cakes together. When you smell flowers, you'll think of the days we turned the soil and planted seeds together. Every moment you think of me, that's when I'm right there beside you. I still feel sad that I can't be there as you grow up, but the time we spent together was so happy. It's just like when you add sour lemon juice to a cake. All that sweetness covers up the tiny bit of sourness completely. So, little Patty, please don't cry. Just like that lullaby that belongs only to us. This is a long game of hide and seek. I'm sorry Mommy isn't very good at games and hasn't found you yet. So swing happily on your swing, Patty. Year after year, someday we'll meet again. Let's pinky promise.
やった。ふう。
おかえりなさい。いかがです？紅茶かコーヒーでも。
Welcome back. Would you like some tea or coffee to relax?
これが結末なの？
Was that the ending?
あとは読者のご想像に委ねるスタイルですので。
Room for imagination, you could say.
何かご質問がありましたら何なりとお聞きください。できる限りお答えしますよ。
Feel free to ask me anything else you want to know. It's my job after all.
パティさんは一つの答えを求めていました。
Miss Putty just wanted an answer.
彼女の苦しみは母親のせいですか？それとも彼女自身のせいでしょうか？
Did her suffering come from her mother? or from herself? What do you think?
両方です。
Both are correct.
パティさんは自身の罪悪感にとらわれ、同時に母親の罪悪感にもとらわれていました。
Miss Patty was trapped in her own guilt as well as in her mother's guilt.
感情を表に出したりするのが苦手な方もいますからね。もしもっと早く素直になれていたら、25年間も苦悩することはなかったでしょう。
The solution was pretty simple, but too many people are not good at expressing their feelings. Had Miss Patty and her mother cleared the air, they wouldn't have needed to wait 25 years.
あなたもしがらみや執着には要注意です。
If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, don't let the same thing happen to you.
それは教訓。
Was that supposed to be the takeaway?
物語に触れたら何かしら考えてしまうもので、
We ought to learn from stories, right?
何かご質問がありましたら何なりとお聞きください。できる限りお答えしますよ。あの黒い影は誰だと思いますか？
So can you guess who that figure was? It's Patty's
残念
mother.
ですが不正解です。
Sorry, that's not right. No?
一般的に主人公を美しい虚構に溺れさせるのは悪役しかいませんよ。
According to convention, the ones who trap protagonists in illusions of happiness are usually villains, right?
あの物語の中にパティさんとお母さん、それから僕以外にも4人目の誰かがいたってこと？
Are you saying there's a fourth party in the story apart from Patty, her mother, and me?
正体不明の黒い影、不気味な動揺、ギーギーと音を立てるブランコ、それから闇に潜む邪悪な何か。
Blurry shadow, eerie nursery, rhyme, creaky swings, and evil hiding in the dark.
怖い話につき注意のラベルを貼るとしますか。
Looks like I should add a horror warning next time.
何かご質問がありましたら何なりとお聞きください。できる限りお答えしますよ。25年越しの手紙を読んだパティさんにどんな心境の変化があったのか。
Miss Patty finally saw the letter from 25 years ago. As for what she thought in the end, only she
い
knows.
つかパティさんご本人に会えるかもしれませんので、直接聞いたらいかがでしょう。
Maybe someday you'll meet Miss Patty and ask her in person.
本人？
Herself.
この物語はフィクションです。実在の人物や団体は関係ありません。だなんてどこにも書いていません。
Did we ever say this story is purely fictional? Any resemblance to real events is purely coincidental.
私たちの役目はただ記録するだけです。
We only record what
何か
happens.
ご質問がありましたら何なりとお聞きください。できる限りお答えしますよ。ご案内ができて光栄です。本展示品は気に入っていただけましたでしょうか。
Well then, I'm glad to help. I hope you had a pleasant first experience.
良い物語は丹念に紡いでいかなくてはなりません。謎の結末をどうぞご期待ください。
A good story requires time to polish before it is presented. Please look forward to the final reveal.
タングステンがいつでもご案内いたします。
Tungsten always happy to help. Alright guys, this is going to be it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.